Swastiastu. Hello everyone, how are you today? First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Dewa Gede Saka Pratama from 7G class of English Language Education. On this occasion, I would like to bring you to one of the most sacred place in Nusa Penida called Paluang Temple. And beside that, I will show you the most visited tourism object in Nusa Penida, which is very famous to people around the world, called Kelingking Beach. So without any further ado, let us begin our journey. Location and historical stories of Paluang Temple or Pura Mobil. Paluang Temple is located in Karangdawu Hamlet, Bunga Mekar Village, Nusa Penida, Kelungkung, Bali. Besides being a tourist destination with its extraordinary natural beauty, Nusa Penida is also well known as a sacred island because it has many temples for Hindu rituals facilities, and one of them is Paluang Temple or Pura Mobil. Paluang Temple is located at the southwest tip of Nusa Penida Island, which is 19.6 kilometers and can be reached in approximately 40 minutes from the bustling center of Nusa Penida, namely Batu Nunggul village. Access to this temple is very good, where there is an asphalt highway with good conditions connecting several villages before arriving at Paluang Temple. The journey to this temple will not feel so tiring because during the trip, visitors will pass views of the hills and seas of Nusa Penida which spoil the eyes. If visitors want to pray to this temple, they can rent a taxi or motorbike at the ports in Nusa Penida. The thing that makes Paluang Temple unique and probably won't be found anywhere else is the existence of a car-shaped temple building. This is what attracts so many visitors from all regions in Bali to be able to come to pray at this temple and see firsthand how unique the sacred building, which is usually shaped like a house towering upwards, while in this temple, the sacred building is in the form of a car. In addition, the position of this temple makes it very unique because it is right on the edge of a fairly deep ravine, so that during the prayer, visitors will hear the shooting sounds of the waves. Because Paluang Temple is a sacred and mystical place, so if you want to visit or pray to this temple, keep your attitude, words, and cleanliness. Like any Hindu temple or holy place in general, visitors are expected to wear clean and polite prayer clothes when they want to pray at Paluang Temple. All facilities and infrastructure must be also prepared, such as banten or offerings and other prayer tools. Visitors are also advised not to wear excessive jewelry accessories because in the area around the temple, there are many monkeys which are sacred animals. For women who are menstruating and people who are grieving, it is still forbidden to enter the temple area at all. By implementing this, visitors will get an impressive sacred experience while praying at this temple. It is said that in ancient times, there was a Karangdawu resident who wanted to open a plantation in the Paluang Temple area. During the process, a very large rock boulder was found and needed to be moved. However, when the rock was removed, the next day, the rock returned to its earliest place, and it happens over and over again. As a result of this mystical occurrence, a niskala or invisible clues appears to build a palinggi or holy building on the coral hill and adjacent to a very steep ravine. Pawisi or the other command is the god who resides in the temple, namely Ratu Gede Sakti Hyang Mami. According to the historical of Paluang Temple circulating by the local community, the local people often hear the roar and the horn of cars with a very bright light and high speed heading northwest at the night. However, the roar was only fleeting and it was no longer visible where it had gone. For that reason, A shrine in the form of a car was established at Paluang Temple because it is believed to be the vehicle of Ratu Gede Sakti Hyang Mami in the Niskala or invisible realm. In this sacred car-shaped building, there are two statues that are believed by local residents to be the manifestations residing in the temple, namely Ide Ratu Gede Ngurah and Ide Ratu Gede Hyang Mami. This sacred building in Paluang Temple is said to have existed since 300 years ago. And keep in mind, in ancient times, this sacred building was made using woods, but because it is porous, then it replaced with stone. This temple is clearly a place for Hindus to pray and carry out religious rituals. In addition, visitors usually come to see for themselves the very unique shape of the temple building. There is no time limit to visit this temple. Even in the middle of the night, there are still people who come with the aim of meditating, accompanied by the sound of the waves coming from under the cliffs. The center of attention of this temple is the form of Kelingking or temple buildings that resemble cars in ancient times.
Alright, that's about Paluang Temple. And if you want to visit or pray to this temple, please prepare all the necessity and remember to maintain your attitude while in this holy place. So now, we move to the next tourism places near the temple. Around 200 meters from Paluang Temple, we can find a tourism attractions which is famous for its beautiful cliffs and beaches with blue seawater. This tourism attractions is one of the most preferred places by visitors from all over the world. Only by paying an entrance parking ticket for about 10,000 rupiahs, you can enjoy the natural beauty of this place. So now, let's see together how the panorama look like.
This beautiful coastal cliffs is located exactly one way from Paluang Temple. So for those who finish praying can visit directly this tourist attraction. A little information. Kelingking Beach is already very famous in foreign countries and even had time to become one of the top tourist destinations in the whole world. This beach has become so recognized because it offers views of high cliffs that are very enchanting with the beauty of the white sand beach below. Many visitors came to capture this moment in the form of photos and videos, which were then uploaded to their respective social media. There are no binding rules for visitors when they come to this beach. However, all visitors are expected to be careful because the best photo spots on this beach are right on the edge of the cliffs. Moreover, for those who have a phobia of heights, are expected to avoid the edge area to avoid things that are not desirable to happen. Even so, many of the visitors dare to go down to the beach because, according to them, the access route to the beach that descended the steep cliff was safe enough to pass. The best thing to prepare is maximum body health because to go to the beach, visitors will descend steep cliffs which require quite a lot of energy to do so. The name Kelingking of this beach comes from the shape that resembles a little finger. The cliffs on this beach protrude far into the sea so that it adds to the beauty of the panorama. On the other hand, this beach is often called a dinosaur beach because the shape of the cliff also resembles a T-Rex. Meanwhile, local people often refer to this beach as Paluang Beach because of its locations close to the Paluang Holy Temple. Apart from the existence of beautiful cliffs, this beach also offers a charming sunset view. Many visitors come in the late afternoon to enjoy the sunset on the edge of the cliffs and capture it in pictures. The right time to come to this beach is during the day because the best sunlight will enhance the camera image picture. At sunset, it's also the right time to visit and spend the afternoon at the cafes available around the beach. The beauty of the scenery and the friendliness of the people who have business around this beach make visitors comfortable to come so as to create an unforgettable impressions for them.
Well, our today's journey is over here. I hope that what I have explained about these two places can make you interested in visiting them someday. So I will say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Om Santi Santi Santi.